Scene one, take two.
Welcome back. Third season of Pair It With Dairy. Today I'm with Ken Meister at the Holman's Ice Cream Parlor in downtown Summerside. Ken, tell me a little bit about what brought you to PEI, this town of Summerside, and to this beautiful heritage home.
To PEI, to Summerside, I was in the Air Force for 20 years.
Wow.
And in 2012 we decided as a family that we wanted to make a change. We wanted to acquire a lifestyle that didn't take me away from family as much. So we looked across Canada, east to west coast, for a place to live and continue raising our 5 kids. Summerside came on the top of our list. Ever since we moved here, we'd walk downtown a lot to the farmer's market or down to the waterfront, and we passed by this property and thought it would make a great ice cream parlor.
Okay.
We were stationed with the Air Force in Germany for 5 years.
Very cool.
And in our small town, there was an ice cream parlor called Ice Paradise. Everybody from different communities would come around and gather at this location. And it was an old house with beautiful gardens that was just a local attraction. And we loved going there, and we bring all our family and all our guests to this ice cream spot. Fast forward a few years, and we're now in 2015.
Okay.
In December, we got a call from a local historian letting us know that this house was slated for demolition. It had been vacant for a couple of years. It was an antique store before that, and they tried to sell it on the open market, and it didn't go. So they're looking for other options for the property. We literally jumped right in. So within about 3 weeks after that phone call, we were the proud owners of 286 Fitzroy Street, the Holman homestead.
Oh my God.
And with plans to turning to ice cream parlor in the idea of that, but we didn't have anything on paper or any costing and how to do that. But
wow.
But we just we knew that it would make a great ice cream parlor.
And how important do you feel it is to be using local dairy in all your ice cream flavors?
Okay, so we've experimented. We did a side-by-side comparison with ADL Dairy.
A blind tasting, if you would?
A blind tasting, but for me it wasn't blind. I knew what was going on. But we did exactly the same ingredients with our ADL ice cream and another supplier, and the difference was undeniable.
Wow.
It was creamier. It was more flavorful. The cream held together better on the production than the other stuff did, and it really brought our ice cream up a notch that we could visibly see and taste. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Well, we have our brownie a la mode. This is my wife's favorite. We love our ice cream. Our ice cream is our highlight and our biggest seller. It's all made here in-house, so right from scratch. But not just our ice cream, and with our desserts, we highlight that everything else is made in-house as well too. So this is a homemade brownie, not from a mix, but from scratch.
Impressive.
And we have our pecans. We candy our pecans here. Our chocolate sauce we make in-house. Our caramel sauce we make in-house. Everything that we do to make this the signature dish. So this highlights a lot of our different aspects.
So I see one, a classic brownie with some really delicious ice cream, but then what about this one in front of me? It looks like spaghetti and meatballs, right?
It is spaghetti meatballs. This is spaghetti ice cream.
Okay.
When we mentioned that this is sort of fashioned after our ice cream parlor in Germany, spaghetti ice cream
is a thing.
And
wow.
It's quite popular. Classic spaghetti ice cream with the strawberry sauce instead of spaghetti sauce, the white chocolate instead of Parmesan cheese, and the Ferrero Rocher instead of a meatball.
I love
it
that.
was our best seller.
I love Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah. And we had a producing crew from Maryland Dennis show that were by here and saw this and brought it back to Maryland Dennis and say, hey, you gotta look at this. So this Sunday was featured on the Maryland Dennis show a few years ago.
Whoa.
And from entries across Canada, this was featured as the #1 top cool down treat in Canada.
Well then, I guess we better dive in.
Enjoy.
You heard it here first, folks. If you're looking for a great scoop of ice cream, head no further than the Holman's Ice Cream Parlor in downtown Summerside. And if you're heading to the store, look for that blue cow logo. That way you know you got Canadian dairy. Cheers.